the most talked about aspects of White Lotus, aside from the shocking season 2 finale, is of course the theme song. So let's dive into the show's theme song, what added meaning it brings to the show, and the cultural impacts it's had so far. Spoilers ahead. The White Lotus theme song, entitled Renaissance, is composed by Cristóbal Tapia de Veer, a Chilean-Canadian composer who worked on many other films before White Lotus, such as the 2016 zombie apocalypse film The Girl with All the Gifts. Tapia de Veer also worked as a composer in one episode of the Black Mirror Season 4, the episode entitled Black Museum. But he really got his big break with White Lotus. In an interview with the LA Times, Mike White, the show's creator, writer, and director, said he wanted music that makes you feel like there's going to be some kind of human sacrifice at some point. And the goal of the season 1 version of the song was a feeling of tropical anxiety, an effect he described as like a Hawaiian Hitchcock. Tapia de Veer won 2 Emmy Awards for his theme song of season 1 of White Lotus. The song was slightly altered from season 1 to season 2 to reflect the change in the show's setting from Hawaii to Italy. So while in the first season the song has a tropical vibe with the sound of monkeys in the background and tribal drums, in season 2, the song starts off much more subdued and crescendos into what is like a full-blown EDM song about halfway through. In fact, the song's been making waves on social media, from footage of the song actually being played in music festivals around the world to the rock band The Killers actually performing their song at a concert this week. The song Renaissance actually has close to 3 million streams on Spotify. Many claim that the song's main motif is based off a 13th century Latin poem called the Dies Irae, Latin for Day of Wrath.
Dies irae, dies illa, salve ego in favilla.
Used in Roman Rite requiems or Mass for Dead or funeral mass. Knowing this, of course, imbues the theme song with even more added foreshadowing and eeriness. This chant has been said to have inspired many other film scores, most notably in the Netflix show Squid Game and the classic horror film The Shining. So while the song sounds like this in White Lotus, in Squid Game, it's actually so rhythmically, it's been modified, but it's essentially quoting the same Gregorian chant. Another thing that's really interesting is that the way that the motif is harmonized, the pairings of notes that are sung together, they're actually in parallel tritones. So without getting too technical into music theory, a tritone is just a dissonant interval. So a tritone sounds like doo-doo. I think what adds a really special dimension to the melody of the White Lotus theme song is that in medieval Gregorian chants, in early compositions of Catholic masses, tritones were avoided at all costs because they were considered the devil's interval, which meant that you were evoking dissonance, you were evoking evil. And so for a show that's all about betrayal and murder and violence, it's really interesting to have that melody paired with so much dissonance in parallel tritones. It's rare that a theme song has had such a cultural impact the way this one has, and is really a testament to the quality not only of the show from its storyline to its acting, but also to its music. If you want more White Lotus content, make sure to check out my video unpacking White Lotus fashion, where I dive into the show's costume design and the Easter eggs found in some of the outfits the characters wear. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments which show I should cover next, and I'll see you in the next one.